If you've watched cruise videos on YouTube lately, you'd probably think that unless your ship has water slides, roller coasters, zip lines, go-karts, and giant water parks, you're doing cruising wrong. So when we booked a cruise on Norwegian Pearl, a ship that launched back in 2006, you might think we were settling. But after spending a week on board with our family, I think most people are asking the wrong question. Maybe the question isn't, is the ship old? Maybe it's, does it actually give your family the best vacation? Today, we're putting Norwegian Pearl to the test. Welcome back to Party of Six Travel. We're a family that loves finding great travel experiences without feeling like we have to spend top dollar on luxury. For this cruise, we intentionally chose Norwegian Pearl, not because it was the newest ship, but because it had one of the best itineraries we've ever seen. No sea days, just incredible ports across Croatia, Montenegro, and Greece. So the real question became, did we miss having all the flashy attractions? Or did we make the right choice? To answer that, we're going to score Norwegian Pearl in 10 different categories and then decide whether we'd sail on her again. Let's get started. Let's start with the weakest category. The food wasn't bad, but compared to some of the other cruise lines we've sailed, it was a step behind. We've generally found Disney Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean to offer slightly higher food quality in the complimentary dining rooms and buffet. That said, Norwegian freestyle dining is generally one of our favorite concepts. There are no assigned dining times, no assigned tables, no rushing back for an excursion because your dinner reservation is at 5:30. After spending all day exploring Greece and Croatia, that flexibility was incredibly convenient. So, while the food itself didn't quite wow us, the dining experience was still enjoyable because it worked so well with this amazing itinerary. Entertainment. This category completely surprised us. Honestly, we weren't expecting much, but the Pearl completely exceeded our expectations. The productions in Stardust Theater were generally entertaining. We didn't film these, but the highlight was easily the aerial acrobatic performances. The shows were spectacular and far exceeded what we expected from a ship this size. We also really enjoyed performances from the onboard singers, and one of our favorite evenings ended up being the crew talent show night. It was a reminder that entertainment doesn't always need massive production budgets to be memorable. Service. This one is easy. The crew was outstanding. Every crew member we interacted with was friendly, helpful, and seemed genuinely interested in making sure our guests had a great vacation. Whether it was our dining staff, room steward, guest services, or people we simply passed in the hallways, the service was consistently excellent. Great service can elevate an entire vacation, and Norwegian Pearl delivered here. I will say, with freestyle dining, you don't have the same table, so you don't have the same waitstaff every night, and you lose that personal touch where your waiter gets to know you and memorizes your kids' drink orders, which is something we're used to when we sail on other cruise lines. Nevertheless, the staff was amazing, and Norwegian Pearl really came through in this category. Now for what is probably the biggest question families have. Is there enough for kids? The honest answer is, it depends. Norwegian Pearl has a sport court, climbing wall, golf practice nets, shuffleboard, giant chess, a small bowling alley, and a small arcade. But let's be honest, there are no water slides, no splash pad, no ropes course, no golf carts, no giant playgrounds. If your family chooses cruises primarily because of onboard attractions, this probably isn't the ship for you. But here's what surprised us. Because every day was a port day, our kids simply didn't spend much time wishing for onboard attractions. Most days, we were exploring incredible places together. When we got back on board, we were happy to swim, grab some food, watch a show, or relax before doing it all again the next morning. So, while Norwegian Pearl definitely can't compete with the newest mega ships in this category, it still gave our family everything we actually needed given this itinerary. Let's talk pools. The pools aren't flashy, but they're surprisingly good. There are 2 pools, including one adults only area. They also come with 2 hot tubs apiece. One thing we really appreciated was that we never had trouble finding space to swim. The pools aren't trying to be a water park. They're simply well-designed pools that were enjoyable throughout the cruise. Crowds. Older ships often get criticized for feeling crowded. That wasn't our experience. The elevators were quick, moving around the ship was easy, public spaces never felt overwhelmingly packed. Even during busy times, the Pearl handled passenger flow surprisingly well. Value is where things get interesting. Yes, Norwegian Pearl is generally less expensive than the newest ships, but maybe not as much as you'd expect. Part of that is because this itinerary is incredibly popular. Still, choosing this ship allowed us to save money compared to booking one of Norwegian's newest ships. And instead of spending those dollars on onboard attractions we probably wouldn't use, we spent that money exploring Greece and Croatia. For us, that was absolutely the right trade-off. Let's talk about cabins. We booked an ocean view cabin instead of a balcony. Since the itinerary had no sea days, we knew we probably wouldn't spend much time sitting outside. It ended up being a great decision. We saved money while still enjoying natural light and avoiding the closed-in feeling that interior cabins can sometimes have. Thanks to Norwegian Pearl's 2021 refurbishment, the cabin doesn't feel outdated at all. The design feels modern, storage is well thought out, and everything functions exactly the way you'd expect from a much newer ship. In the cleanliness area, we really have nothing negative to say here. Our cabin was consistently spotless, our steward was constantly working and incredibly attentive. The public spaces throughout the ship were clean, organized, and well maintained. Considering the ship's age, Norwegian deserves a lot of credit for how well Pearl has been maintained. Now let's talk about ports. This is where Norwegian Pearl absolutely shines. This is the reason we booked this cruise. Starting in Ravenna, Italy, we visited Dubrovnik, Croatia, Kotor, Montenegro, Corfu, Greece, Olympia, Greece, Mykonos, Santorini, before finally finishing in Athens. Every single day brought another incredible destination. There were no sea days, no sitting around wondering what to do, just one unforgettable place after another. And because we saved money by sailing on an older ship and booking an ocean view cabin instead of a balcony, we had more room in our budget for excursions that created lifelong memories. That's exactly how we like to travel. Experiences first, luxury second. So, did we regret booking an older cruise ship? Not for a second. Would Norwegian Pearl be our first recommendation for someone whose dream vacation is spending every day on board, riding water slides, and trying every attraction imaginable? Probably not. But if you're choosing a cruise ship because of where it takes you, not because of how many attractions are on board, Norwegian Pearl is a fantastic option. It's clean, the crew is excellent, the entertainment is better than we expected, the cabins feel modern, and while it may not have all the newest bells and whistles, it gave our family exactly what we were looking for. This cruise reminded us that the best vacations aren't always about having the newest ship. Sometimes they're about choosing the right ship for the experience you want. And for us, we'd sail Norwegian Pearl again without hesitation. If this review helps you decide whether Norwegian Pearl is right for your family, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. And if you're planning this exact itinerary, keep an eye out for future videos that we're going to have coming out about all the stops. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.